Boom! What's up, guys, and welcome to this Golang tutorial series. This is the first episode, and in this episode, we'll learn how to set up the Golang environment and the text editor, in our case, which is VS Code. Let's get into the video. Roll the intro. Okay, I don't have any intro, so let's get into it. So here we are on my computer screen. Go to the go.dev website and click on this download button to download the Golang installer. So now we have installed the Golang installer. Just double click on it to open it. Click on next. Then in your case it would be like install over here, but I have already installed Golang, so it's asking me to repair it, but it would be install in your case. So just click on install and install once again. Over here it's saying repair because I already have Go installed on my machine. So click on install and then it will start doing its thing. So now we have done with the Golang setup. Just click on finish and it's installed. So now that we have installed Go, let's check if it's running on our machine and it is installed correctly. Just click on CMD and type in the command Go. If we see all these commands, that means Go has installed properly on our system. But if you see something along the lines that Go is not an internal or external command, that means that Go is not installed properly. Just go back to the installer and click on repair. It will do the job, and if not, just let me know in the comments and I'll try to help you out. Now as we have installed our Go, we need a text editor to type in the code. So in our case, we'll be using Visual Studio Code. So go to visualstudio.microsoft.com and scroll down. Over here you'll see Visual Studio Code. Go to download Visual Studio Code and install it for your respective operating systems. So in my case it's Windows, so I'll click on Windows x64, and over here you'll go to this page and it will give you the installer. Just click on save and it will download the installer. So now as an installer is downloaded, just click on it and let's go through the setup process. Click on I accept the agreement and click next, next and install. Don't do anything else, don't click on any checkboxes. It is good to go. So it is installing. Click on finish and it will open. Okay, so now we are in VS Code. Mine looks probably different than yours because I'm using the community material theme. You can get it from the extensions tab over here. So to write Go code in VS Code, we need the Go extension. Let's search for Go and here it is. You'll find an install button over here. Just click on it and Go will be installed. I have already installed it, that's why it's giving me the uninstall option, but you'll find the install button over here. So in this segment, I'll teach you how to set up your Go workspace, or basically the file structure, and let's get into it. So for the whole of this course, I'll be using the git bash terminal. You can use CMD too, but I am just comfortable with this. So I'll just search for my Go environment variables with go env, and now search for the Go path variable over here. So in my case, my Go path variable is somewhere over here, which I'm not able to find. Why am I not able to find? Oh, it's here. Oh, where it went? Oh, it's here. Okay. So this is my Go path. Let's cd into our Go path, which is in my case C:/user Aditya Go. Okay, so let's go to the path. I am already in C user/Aditya, so I'll just type in cd go and I'm in my Go path. So let's ls and see what all folders are there in this directory. So we have the bin folder, which contains all the binaries. So as Go is a compiled language, it creates binaries and all those binaries are placed over here. Then we have package. All the packages you installed for Go are put in this directory. And then we have source. All your source code goes in over here. So let's cd into source and see what is there. So ls. And in case guys, if you don't have these folders, just create them using mkdir and like mkdir bin, mkdir package and mkdir source src. So now once you have these folders, just cd into your source and check if you have something in that, and if you have created it just now, it's probably empty. So just create one more folder called github.com. Just write it exactly how it is, how I have written it. Then cd into that folder too. Over here, make another folder with your GitHub username, because Go uses version controlling, so you need to do this. So just create a folder with your GitHub username, in my case which is Aditya Patil, so I have created one. So I'll just cd into Aditya Patil, and over here you can view all my Golang projects. So let's create one folder for our Golang course. This this is from the course that I learned it from, the Go crash course that I had taken up. So we'll create a folder for our tutorial. So let's create a folder like mkdir go tutorial. You can name it whatever you want. I'll be naming it Go tutorial. Now cd into the folder Go tutorial, and just type in code dot here to open it in VS Code. So now a folder is opened in VS Code, and let's create our first Golang project, or the Hello World project, which is what we create. So create a folder, name it 01 underscore hello, and here we have a folder created. Now create the file, name it main.go. You need to remember the extension, it's .go, or else your file won't work. Go won't run it. So at the moment we'll be writing some code which you may not understand because you're new to Go. So just don't worry, just copy it as I am writing it over here, and as the course progresses I'll teach you each and every aspect of Go. So you don't need to worry what everything means at the moment, but as the course ends you'll understand everything whatever I have written. So first of all, type the package 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 main. Don't know why I just spelled package letter by letter. Okay, but we have put in package main because this is the main package, and you need to name it main.go. This file has to be main.go. Now we'll import fmt, and it will import the fmt package. Now it's showing this red line over here. It's because we are not using the fmt package in our project at the moment. We'll be certainly using it now, but Golang, what Golang does is, if you have imported something and not used it in your project, it will throw an error. So if you create a variable and you're not using it in your code, Golang will throw an error. What is a variable? You'll learn as the course progresses. Or maybe if you're an old programmer, you know what a variable is, but leave that aside. It's focused towards beginners and even intermediate programmers who are experienced but want to learn Go. So let's make the first function, func main. So we have created a main function. So let's type in fmt.println, not println, and put in hello world. You don't need to know what it means at the moment. I'll definitely let you know as we move on with this course. So now open your terminal, the integrated terminal. If you don't know, it's the control tilde, the squiggly line, that's called tilde. I'll just put it over here somewhere on the screen what tilde is. So click on control and tilde to open the integrated terminal, and type in go. Just before running Go, just cd into the folder which is 01 hello, and then run go run main.go, and it will run the program. It will take a few moments and then it will run it. Here it has printed hello world. Wow. Now just try out printing bunch of other stuff and see if you're able to use this. That was it for this episode, and in next episode we'll be probably starting with variables. Till then, peace.